Alright, and welcome back to my Astro Imaging Journey channel. In this chapter we're going to be going over creating a MasterDark. So the first thing we need to do is calibrate our dark frames. So we're going to come up here to Process, All Processes, Image Calibration. We need to add our darks. We're going to come back over to our folder containing our darks. Should be about 200 of them. And I think this is all 2 minute. Yep, they're all 2 minutes, 120 seconds. ISO 1600. Click open. Don't use the format hints. In output files, we're going to specify a directory. So we're going to come back over to our working directory, calibration, darks, and I already created a calibrated folder. So we're going to select that one. We're not using a MasterDark or a Master Flat at this point, so we can uncheck those. We are using a Master Bias, so we're going to select that. We just created that in the last chapter. So we're going to come over here to our Masters. We're going to select our Super Bias, and we're going to leave the Calibrate option unchecked. Everything else should remain default. And before I do anything, I want to create that new icon. And just call it Calibrate Darks. Move that up over here. And then we're just going to apply global. And as you can see, 180. Thought it was 200, but it's only 180. So when it finishes calibrating, we'll be back. See you in a few. Alright, we are back. That took about 10 minutes to calibrate those frames. So we're going to clear this out and close this. So next we need to integrate those frames. So let's go to Process, All Processes, and Image Integration, which has all of our information already. That's if we want to go that way. But if I remember the tutorial correctly, we're going to want to keep most of these options. So let's clear that out. That's why I use the Master Bias icon set I had set earlier. Alright, so we're going to go in and we're going to add our calibrated darks, which are in the calibrated folder. So we're just going to select all, Control A in Windows, click open, and everything else remains identical to what we had before. So we're just going to click Apply Global. And we'll let that run. Be back after it's done. Alright, we are back. That took about 18 minutes. And let's see what we got here. So first I'm going to take this, create my new icon. And move that up there. So let's stretch this out and see what we got. Yeah, I would say that's a pretty decent noise profile. So we'll save this. And we're already in our masters. So we'll just Click on that guy to give us our name and call it dark. Click save and OK. And we can close it out. Sometimes I like to go in here and just take a look at what might have been rejected. Interesting. All right, well, that's it for creating our MasterDark for this episode, or this chapter rather. So with that, I want to say thanks for watching. See you in the next chapter. Click that like button, subscribe, ring that bell. As always, appreciate you. Clear skies.